Unit number 8, Chinese Zodiac. The zodiac has special meaning to people who follow astrology. They believe that the stars and other heavenly bodies influence people's lives. They also believe that the symbol a person is born under influences the person's character and fate. The traditional Chinese calendar has a cycle of 12 years. Each year is given name of one of these animals: rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, sheep, monkey, rooster, dog, pig. The following story tells us how these animals got permanent position in Chinese zodiac. A long time ago, the Jade Emperor wanted to find means of measuring time. So he organized a race and invited all animals to take part. When they had all lined up on the bank of the river, the emperor explained that to win a permanent place in the zodiac, they would have to be one of the first 12 to cross the river and reach an appointed spot on the opposite shore. Their order in the cycle would be decided by the order in which they finished the race. So the race began. The cat wondered how she could get across, as she was afraid of water. At the same time, the ox wondered how he would cross with his poor eyesight. The rat suggested that he and the cat would jump onto the ox's back and guide him across. But as they were crossing the river, the rat sneaked up behind the unsuspected cat and pushed her into the water. Just as the ox came lumbering ashore, the rat jumped off and raced over the line first, closely followed by the ox. By the time the cat had managed to save herself from drowning and reached the finish line, it was too late for her to win any place in the calendar. So she vowed to be the enemy of the rat forever after. After the ox came the tiger, out of the breath, as he explained to the emperor how difficult it had been to cross the river with the strong currents dragging him downstream all the time. But he was strong. He had eventually made it to shore, and so was named the third animal in the cycle. Just then there was a flash of fur and whiskers, and out of nowhere appeared the rabbit. He told that he had crossed the river by jumping onto a floating log that had first moved rapidly downstream, but had then suddenly been thrown to shore. Thus he became the fourth animal in the zodiac cycle. Coming in fifth place was the dragon, flapping his great wings and breathing fire into the air. The emperor was very interested to know why such a great creature who could fly hadn't managed to arrive first. The dragon explained that he had been close to the finishing when he saw a poor helpless rabbit clinging to a log that was being washed downstream. He therefore stopped and gave a mighty puff of breath to blow the log to the shore. By the time this good deed had been done, 4 of other animals had already arrived. No sooner had the dragon reached the finishing line that the sound of galloping hooves was heard, and the horse appeared. Hidden in the horse's mane was the snake, who hissed and moved first before the horse crossed the line. The horse got such a shock that he reared up. Before he could recover, the snake slithered off his back and crossed the line in 6th place, beating the horse into the 7th. Not long after that, the sheep, monkey, and rooster reached the bank of the river together. These three animals had helped each other all through the race. The rooster had found some logs tied together and invited the other two animals to go with it. The sheep and the monkey had worked together to clear the weeds, pulled and pushed, and managed to get to the other side. This cooperation greatly pleased the emperor, and he promptly declared that the sheep was 8th, the monkey 9th, and the rooster 10th. Sometime later, the dog arrived in 11th place. The emperor expressed surprise that it had taken him so long, despite the fact that he was a better swimmer. The dog explained it was his love of water that had delayed him. It had been so refreshing that he simply couldn't resist playing around for a while. As the emperor was wondering if no other animal would reach the finish line, an oink oink was heard, and the pig came waddling into the view. To nobody's surprise, he related how he couldn't resist the acorn. After that, he relaxed in mud and felt the need for a bath. So the pig became the 12th and last animal of the zodiac cycle.